Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Yan. Today we are going to listen to another comeback by B1A4 and the title is 10 times. I don't know, 10 times what? Has it been 10 years already since they debuted? Maybe, I don't know. I know it's been a while and I remember loving B1A4 since the beginning. So let's check out their newest song right now. Okie dokie, so B1A4 10 times and V, it looks like we're out by the ocean at a nice beach perhaps. So it seems like it's summer, it's just around the corner. That's all I can get from it for the time being. Let's enjoy it right now.
첫 만나면 너 꽂혔어 너에게 수줍은 소녀 난 너에게만 뭐든지 해줄게 You're my only one beautiful my love 널 보면 숨이 멎어버릴 것 같아 내게도 사랑이 와준 것만 같아 어떻게 해야 어떻게 말해야 내 맘이 전해질까 떨리고 조심스럽긴 하지만 좋아해 you 예쁜 영화 속 주인공처럼 함께했던 아름다웠었던 모든 시간 속 환한 그 미소 꼭 지켜줄게 어디든 내가 있을게 밤하늘 위 별빛에 노래 부르네 Love you Love you, love you, love you 우리 둘만의 paradise 이 모든 것 to myself 선물 같아 너와의 시간 우리는 점점 더 빠져버려 숨이 멎어버릴 것 같아 내게도 사랑이 와준 것만 같아 어떻게 해야 어떻게 말해야 내 맘이 전해질까 떨리고 조심스럽긴 하지만 주인공처럼 함께했던 아름다웠었던 모든 시간 속 환한 그 미소 꼭 지켜줄게 어디든 내가 있을게 예쁜 영화 속 주인공처럼 함께했던 아름다웠었던 모든 시간 속 환한 그 미소 꼭 지켜줄게 어디든 내가 있을게
Did I hear a little bit of chanting at the end? Are those all the fans that they have who just chanted? Well, that was a very relaxing MV and it just made me want to giggle and smile in certain parts, but it's great to hear them sing in a slower pace, if you will. They have quite a few ballads and also upbeat songs, but for some reason I thought 10 times it would be a more upbeat song, but this time it's a little more chill, and I am okay with that. It was nice. It was a nice surprise, and I really enjoyed it. So let's talk about some of the parts, shall we? At first, we started out being by the ocean, and I thought, oh, are they just showing sceneries and them just singing? Right? It's more of just listening to their voices. But of course, we saw them quite quickly, and they were all sleeping or laying in a different location. Here we are by the rocky beach area, and then another person was sleeping on the floor in a gravel like area surrounded by forests. And in fact, they were all surrounded by nature too, right? Water, the forest, and I think we're on the road as well. Not the safest spot to take a nap, but luckily there were no cars, all clear. But it seems like they were all in different places and they're wandering, and they all end up, maybe they were dreaming because they were actually all in the same car in the middle of nowhere with a huge field. But they started to wake up or regain consciousness, and then they start, exploring, getting out of the car. Looked very windy based on their clothing, right? It looked very breezy, but it looked like they were in the middle of nowhere. Like, one would not park their car here or, do anything here really, except maybe take pictures and whatnot. But they made it, and then there's this huge contrast because the car and the members all dressed up in white, or are the color white. And we see very, how do I explain it? It's very, is aesthetic the right word? I don't know, but it seems very filming wise. I'm talking about like the way it was filmed. It was very interesting, and it just made me, like, even right now I'm trying to think how to explain it, but maybe something will come up. Maybe you will help me fill in the gaps or the blanks, but I will keep sharing what I noticed. So we see the three chairs here. There are three drinks, and then the next thing you know it, they walk over there, and they also have popcorn, and they're enjoying a little snack together. It looks like they're looking or watching something, even though there's no TV or anything in front of them really, but nature itself. So I think this is like a really silly part where we get to enjoy them being a little silly and cute at the same time. But the song also seems to be talking about loving someone and just being happy with that person, or maybe this is a love song to the fans. But we also see this little part. Oh, okay, I see. It is their 10th anniversary. I had trouble seeing, I was like, blueberry, raspberry, anniversary. There we go. So this is definitely a song of thanks and love to all the fans. It's been 10 years? Whoa. Anyways, congratulations, B1A4. 10 years flew by very quickly, and then we see them pop up in the middle of this structure, and they're being silly and having fun, and just seeing them, like, in my head I was like, what on earth are you doing? But this is really cute. Keep doing what you're doing. And so, yeah, they decide to have fun with each other, and each had a balloon. I think it says like fly with us, B1A4. And it's just a beautiful song for us to enjoy. Not a really clear storyline, but them just being themselves, being silly, being wacky, showing their appreciation towards their fans. So that's what I got from this MV. And then they run up to the camera, right, interacting with us and viewers as well. And at the same time, they really like taking naps and just lying on the floor, right? It's just like enjoying life or enjoying whatever they're doing, whether together or just walking around in the beginning of the MV. And then they were playing with bubbles, they're walking down the road. It's all like the places where they were taking a nap before, and they're just having a good time together. Lots of great close-ups, lots of great happy interactions. Like, this is a great picture right here. And they're just, enjoying whatever is going on. A very summery spring vibe for sure. Beautiful scenery. It makes me want to go there too, wherever they're at. And it's just nice seeing them, being together, and for 10 years. Maybe they're eating popcorn and drinking soda and kind of think back like, oh, this is what we've been doing all these years. And kind of just looking back on their life as B1A4. And so I thought that was just very sweet, because we then see at a different angle that they're just like looking out into nature. Nothing nothing like a TV or a cinema of some sort, even though the chairs do look like they're from a theater, but I feel like it's a little symbolic there. And then we wrap up with the MV with the drinks there and the popcorn there. So it the camera work or the filming was very interesting and intriguing for me. And the birds that were flying, like, are they really birds or did they include the birds? It looked very fitting, but at the same time, were they able to actually catch the birds? Anyways, just lots of things to think about when the cameraman was filming it. And then it looks like they got back into the car and they drove away, and we see more of a bird's eye view of them driving away to another destination, and it looks like it's a one-way street. So is that also symbolic? I'm not sure, but it seems like the journey is still long. There are more years to come with B1A4, which is great, but they will continue to be together in this little car with their adventures and journeys as B1A4. So that's what I got. There's not a lot of story going on, like I mentioned, and there's actually no rapping in this song. Instead, everyone sang and they had great voices. They were just, being more natural looking, right? No heavy makeup, more casual clothing, a little bit of style though, that's for sure. But they didn't really change clothing, and they were just, doing what they want to do. They're not afraid of being silly in front of the camera and turning into MV. So that's what I really like B1A4. They're not shy of showing their silliness, but when they need to be serious, they can too, or when they need to look cool, they can do that too for sure. So yeah, congratulations B1A4 10-year anniversary. Time is flying by so quickly. That means I've listened to K-pop for like 10 or 11 years now, and seeing all these celebrations going on, all these anniversaries, it's great, and I'm glad that there's another group who is still going strong and are thriving as well, even after like the 7-year curse, so to speak. So please check out B1A4 if you haven't. Their older songs are just as good as the recent ones. And for those who don't know, a couple members have left the group, but that doesn't mean B1A4 will be disbanded. I hope not, even though the name itself, I believe, one member is like blood type B, and then 4 members have blood type A. That might be a little different now, but I'm glad they still kept the name. So anyways, thanks for watching. Check them out, and I will see you in another reaction video. Goodbye. Woohoo, congrats.